And once again, we join you from Kansas City at the NAFB convention, talking with Jeff Swanhorst. Jeff, thank you.
You bet. Nice to be here.
Now, this is a special interview. Jeff is with Agribank out of St. Paul with Farm Credit, but proud to say that he is a graduate of SDSU.
Correct.
A South Dakota boy from near Aberdeen.
Yeah, a town called Crestbard.
Okay, Crestbard, South Dakota. If you know where that is, you can win a special prize. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you for checking this out. You've been in the business a long time, working with Farm Credit, working with Agribank out of St. Paul. Let's talk about a couple topics. Lending to agriculture in the upper Midwest. Tell us what's happening in that arena.
Sure, I'll get into that. Probably the biggest impact has been the 2012 crop year with the drought situation we've been in, and there's been a wide range of how that drought impacted crop farmers from the territory we operate in, you know, kind of the north and west side is the Dakotas and Nebraska, all the way to the east side of Ohio and Arkansas and Kentucky and Tennessee and everything in between. And there's quite a bit of that geography had very low yields this year in corn and soybeans especially. And of course the ability for farmers to have crop insurance to provide risk mitigation for that sort of thing was very critical this year.
All right, so the impact of the drought obviously has been the big story of 2012, especially in our area.
Yeah, the drought impact has been a very significant issue. You know, in general terms, because of the crop insurance program and the statistics we've seen nationwide anyway, there's about 84-85% of the corn and soybean acres were covered by crop insurance, which is a really good thing. Actually, I believe the most negative impact is going to be on the livestock producers, you know, essentially those that are having to buy these high-priced commodities.
Okay. Let's go into that crop insurance conversation here and talk about how crop insurance has not only protected the producer, but protected the economy, the whole economy.
Sure, you bet. Well, in my view, the economy needs to have a strong and vibrant agriculture production system. And in order to do that in agriculture, you've got to have some of those products available, like crop insurance, that allow farmers to manage their risk in production. Because if we didn't have crop insurance in times like this, you would likely have, you know, a lot of stress, much more stress in the farm sector, and therefore there would be more questions about, you know, the ability of farmers to be back the next year farming. And in addition, at least in the past, before we had the existing crop insurance program, when you would have a drought year like this, you would likely have a specific disaster program that would hit the federal government directly, and obviously we don't have that situation with the crop insurance program.
You take our Midwest economy and you take the amount of revenue that the farmers, the agriculture people spend at all the different sectors, you take that out of there, the Midwest economy would shrink drastically. So crop insurance plays a big role in my mind on the overall economy.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, in the rural areas that we operate in, and you know, South Dakota, Minnesota, North Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, agriculture is a huge part of the economy, and it's, you know, very critical.
Okay. Well, it's great talking to a fellow South Dakotan, originally from South Dakota, and Crestbard, near Aberdeen.
Yep, that's right.
All right. You ever get back that way?
Oh, very often. A lot of family there.
All right, super. Still staying in touch with the farmers here in this area, and of course you're not too far away, being in St. Paul. Jeff Swanhorst, thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff is with Farm Credit, Agribank out of St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Mark Tassler.